Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Albie here. If this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe before you leave. So I decided to share with you some of my favorite productivity tools and I don't know if I should call them tools because they're not all like tangible things, but just some of my favorite go-to tools to really keep me productive throughout the year. This is going to be an A to Z list because I figured this would just be a kind of fun way to really force myself to think about what the heck am I using. I did this list last year and it was really interesting to see how many things I am no longer using or have replaced with other things or am still using. If you are a mom, an entrepreneur, somewhere in between, a hybrid of the two, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this video and see what's getting me through my day to day. A is for Amazon. There's literally nothing you cannot find on the Amazon website. If you want to check out some of the things that I've recently purchased from Amazon, I'm definitely going to leave a link below to my best of 2017 shopping list, which features a lot of the home decor and furnishing pieces that I purchased throughout the past year. B is for Bustelo. I survive on coffee like probably many of you do. The aroma, the taste, all of it is just divine. C is for Creative Cloud. So I don't use the entire Adobe catalog, but for the software that I do use, Creative Cloud is clutch for just keeping everything saved and safe and accessible across all of my devices. If I'm out and about and need to quickly reference a design while I'm shopping, I can do that from my phone, easy peasy. D is for Dubsado. I have been using them as my CRM for the past year, give or take, and I absolutely love them. I use it for all of my contracting, my invoicing, creating forms and questionnaires, and just all these things that really make the back end of my business super efficient. As an interior designer, I could have definitely chose something that was interior design specific, but I felt like for what I was getting for my money, this was a no-brainer. E is for Ebates. I do my best to always figure out how I can use Ebates in my shopping because it's literally like the commercial says, it's like getting paid to shop. Definitely worth checking out if you are an online shopper, and even if you are not an online shopper, they do have a feature where some of their retailers have the cash back in store. F is for Facebook groups. I actually went through right before doing my social media challenge and did an audit of all the groups I was in, groups that I felt like I was really learning from or benefiting from in some other way. This makes the online space just feel a little less lonely and a little bit more authentic. G is for God. Now, I am not the most religious person, but I am a Christian and my faith means a lot to me. A good cry and or a good prayer almost always gives me the clarity that I need to just really hit reset, pick myself up, and keep it pushing. Having that faith and having that connection to just something bigger than me does wonders for really keeping me centered and keeping me grounded. H is for Headline Analyzer. As someone who works in the online space, I know how important SEO is and how important that is in terms of getting eyes on what I'm doing and getting the traffic and all that jazz. I started using Headline Analyzer to really analyze my headlines. Basically, you go in and you put in the title of whatever it is you're writing, so blog post, YouTube video, whatevs, and it basically breaks down based on certain criteria how that headline may perform. I is for iCloud Drive. Similar to Creative Cloud, what I love about What I love about iCloud Drive is that no matter what device I'm on, I have access to all of my stuff. So I can take a screenshot on my desktop and see it on my phone or on my laptop, or if I downloaded something from my laptop, I can see it from the desktop or my phone, or just whatever variation. And to me, that is super invaluable because, again, I'm not always in the same place, always working. J is for jams. No, I do not mean jelly. I love music. Music can be so therapeutic, so I literally have a playlist of my jams that I will just play on shuffle, on repeat, to kind of just get me through whatever I may need it for. So if I'm in a funk, to kind of pick me up again. If I need to focus, to get me in the zone. I have my workout tunes, whatever it is, I have playlist for it on my Apple Music just to kind of get me jamming. K is for keynotes. I am a very visual person. I wanted a way to create clean but beautiful, easy to understand presentations, and with Keynote I can do that. It's simple to use, it's built into all of my Apple devices, and it's part of iCloud Drive. So again, I can access any board I create on any of my devices. L is for later. When I was using Instagram, later was so clutch. What I loved about later is that even though it couldn't post for me, it could schedule for me. It could help me plan out my post, and then once I kind of planned everything visually, laid it out, captions, hashtags, all the things, and then scheduled it, it would just kind of push to my phone for whenever I scheduled it for, and send me that reminder, and I would just have to, finish the rest on Instagram. M is for mailer light. An email list has really become a way where I can control the conversation a little bit more when I want to talk to my people. Mailer Lite has made that just super duper easy. What really sold me on them is their visual automation, so I can literally map out how I want my emails to go out and really see what's happening, because like I said, I'm a very visual person. N is for Netflix. I love to Netflix and chill, and not in the remixed meaning of Netflix and chill, but literally watch Netflix and chill. I have found myself sometimes for days, weeks at a time, just go, and to be able to just fall into my couch, binge watch whatever it is I have saved on my Netflix list has been great for just turning my brain off and really part of just my overall self-care. O is for Over. Over is the app that I use to create pretty much all of my graphics, my thumbnails, my shopping boards on Pinterest, my logo, whatever it is that I need to create. And while for some people you might want to sit at your computer and create your graphics, what really attracted me is the fact that I can do it from my phone, because a lot of times I find myself between you and me creating my graphics while I'm trying to put my daughter to sleep, so I can just be on the phone making it happen. P is for Pinterest. I've organized my boards by bedroom, living room, dining room, bonus rooms, and then also by design styles. That is actually part of my new design style quiz. So for every design style result, there's a corresponding board with inspiration inside of it. And it's also been a great resource for me to get inspiration pictures when I'm putting together mood boards for clients, and also for me to really start the conversation with them. My clients won't really be able to verbalize what it is that they want, even though they can see it in their head. So going through their Pinterest boards with them, reading out what they love and what they hate, really takes a lot of the guesswork out of the design project. Q is for Quicktime Player. I don't like downloading things. If I can find a native app on my phone or my computer to do the things that I need to do, I am here for all of it. So I was super glad when I found out that I could record my screen using QuickTime. If I need to collaborate with someone, if I need to share a tutorial or just share what I'm doing, I can literally record my screen, like my computer screen, and share it. R is for reviews. As someone who practically exists in the digital space, reviews are super clutch for whatever. When I'm shopping around for decor, for furniture, for restaurants, for paint chips, for whatever you can think of, I am relying heavily on reviews because 9 times out of 10 I do not have brick and mortar access to the thing that I am looking at. So I need to know ahead of time how other people felt about it. Reviews with pictures are bonus points because I can actually see someone's unedited, unpolished version of the thing. S is for shop tagger. Now, I've mentioned shop tagger in my videos before. Because I chose to go with a CRM that wasn't interior design specific, I needed to find an efficient way to stash inventory. Whether it's for a specific project, like I need to see your entire shopping list as I put it together, or if it was just a place for me to put these items because I may be able to use them later. I've created lists for lighting, rugs, tables, chairs, desks. I've also created lists for specific projects and even some of my blog posts. And what is also great about it, I can actually turn on alerts and notifications for if something's out of stock, when it comes back in stock, when something goes on sale, whatever the case is. If it is something you are interested in checking out, a link for it will be down below in the description box. T is for Trello. Trello is, and I'm probably oversimplifying it, a project management platform. It's like lists on hyperdrive. You create boards, within those boards you create lists, within those lists you create cards, and within those cards you can just put all the things, pretty much. Pictures, checklists, attachments, notes, just you name it. I have boards for design projects, boards that I share with my husband, boards that I use for school, boards for my YouTube and my blog. Like, Trello has become so clutch. Basically for macro planning, seeing the big picture aerial view of everything. So clutch. I've also included a link for it down below in the description box, but let me know if you want to see how I use it in either my day-to-day or in my design life, and I will use my QuickTime to record my screen and show you how I do it. U is for the ultimate planner. Conquer your year. It is a planner that I use for my business. I do have a broader planner that I use, but what I absolutely love about this planner is that it literally allows me to zone in on my business goals without isolating my personal well-being. It's broken down in your milestone goals, and then those goals are broken down into like sprints, which are basically like quarter snapshots of what you're trying to achieve. And then it has a weekly view within these sprints, and you basically just plan out your goals in your day. But then it also has areas for like your personal life. So what you're doing to basically keep your life balanced. It does remind you to be grateful and to make time for drinking water, working out, being with your family, reading, whatever, like just other habits you want to incorporate into your life to make yourself overall just a more well-rounded, balanced human being. V is for voice memos. I use my voice memos for recording any and all audio voiceovers in my videos when you don't see me but I'm talking, when I need to kind of remind myself of things, like literally note to self, when I have an amazing idea that I'm just too lazy to type out, when I'm just going through something and I need to mentally purge, I'll talk it out. And it's a great way to just really collect my thoughts pretty much, and it's a native app on my iPhone. W is for wine. I'm not a big drinker. I actually used to be and then I got pregnant and had my daughter, and I was nursing. So that was about 2 years, yeah, give or take, that I hadn't drank anything even remotely alcoholic. So I am now officially a lightweight, but I do appreciate a good wine. My go-to, because I'm a lightweight, is Moscato. They're great for when I'm having my me times, my self-care nights. X is for X's and O's. My daughter gives the best hugs, and my husband's kisses still give me butterflies. Without them just being there for me, loving on me and supporting me, I would probably not be doing half of what I'm doing. Y is for YouTube. When I sat in front of my camera and filmed my very first YouTube video on April 1st, 2017, I was so nervous. I had no idea what I was doing, what I was getting myself into, and fast forward to now, being on YouTube has definitely, it's made me a little bit less shy. It's made, like, I'm definitely out of my comfort zone, but like in a good way. And then it's also just exposed me to a whole host of things that I was just completely ignorant to. YouTube wasn't foreign to me, but I just had no idea of the wealth of information that was on YouTube, the different communities that were on YouTube. Like, I've fallen into all kinds of rabbit holes, from makeup tutorials to planner decorating, thanks to YouTube. And so it has definitely been a great teacher, a great distraction, but also just a great asset to me in my business, but also just like as a person. Like I said, it pushed me out of my comfort zone in the best possible way. Z is for Zapier. Now, full disclosure, I use Zapier, I love Zapier, but I actually also use another similar platform called IFTTT, but the I was already taken in this list, so yeah. They hook apps and things that otherwise would not be connected. They hook them together. So every time I get an email from a specific vendor, like I've made a purchase from them, every time I've made a purchase from them, it creates a card in my Trello purchases list. My husband recently jumped ship and abandoned me for an Android, and we used to share a calendar. So now every time he adds something to his calendar, I can still get it to come over to my iCloud calendar. This is awesome. Like, these are like the ultimate hacks, like productivity hacks. If you take probably nothing away from this video, take away these last two things. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my A to Z productivity list, and I really hope you guys are able to find whether it's one of these things or all of these things helpful in your day-to-day. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you like these style of videos where it's a little bit of Albie the interior designer and a little bit of Albie the everything else, if you like these style of videos, definitely hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and let me know. Let me know if you use any of the things that I've mentioned or what you use in your life in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe before leaving, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.